Okay, today we will be talking about why I'm 25 with no friends. Let's get into it. The first topic is how being alone helped me find my true self. When I was younger, elementary school, middle school, high school, I was definitely always an introvert. I was never the type of person that was outgoing. I literally cried and begged my mom to like not let me go to school because I just did not like people. And I was bullied a lot when I was younger, like in elementary and middle school. And I just I hated being around people. That was until I started fighting back, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. So, but I'm definitely the type of person that goes ghost a lot. Like, I don't know, like I can sense stuff from a mile away. Like I can definitely sense when someone's being fake or someone's being disingenuous. So I definitely will cut shit off and cut it short if I feel like someone is not being genuine. Self-love is the best love. And people used to tell me this a lot when I was younger, but it used to irritate me because I'm like, okay, whatever. Yes, I love myself. But honestly, being able to be in your own space, in your own company is something that is definitely undervalued in today's society. Everyone talks about, especially on social media, how, you have to have a community, you have to have people that you can actually find support within and people that you can actually lean on, which is 1,000% true. That's not something that I am denying, but what I am going to highlight in this video is how you need to take care of yourself, honor your boundaries. If you don't want to be around said person, if your spirit is telling you that that person is not the one for you, that that person is not treating you well, or you need to get away from them, honor yourself. I don't care. Like for my testimony may be tea to some people, but me personally, I don't find tea in people being vulnerable, but that's just me. I literally used to go to the bathroom for lunch. Like I didn't have anybody to sit with. I wasn't close to anyone. I don't remember having like any close friends or like best friends or anything like that growing up. So it's like, and I also moved around a lot. So I never really got the chance to like really connect with certain people. And whenever I did, like I was always on the move. It got not easy, but more simple for me to be alone because in my head it was just like, oh well, I'm not gonna have a chance to connect with these people as much as I want to and as with as much depth as I want to anyway. So let me just disconnect. There's a fine line between isolation and having community. I think when a person goes into isolation, like, you know, it needs to be to better yourself, not because you want to shut everyone else out. And I'm growing and I'm learning that it's not, no man is an island, and it's not okay to purely lean on yourself unless, God forbid, you're in a circumstance or a situation where you have to. And I have been in plenty of situations and circumstances where I have had to lean on myself, and I've my only support system, just me and God. And going through that and journeying through that and still standing, it for me, in this case, it did make it easier for me to be on my own. As much as I would love to have a genuine friend or two, I understand that I love myself so much, and I'm confident that it's real strict around here. Like no one's perfect, and I definitely understand that. But there are a lot of things, and there are certain things that I just won't tolerate. I feel like the common thing that I have run into with friends and stuff like that is like communication and not really like not being as valuable to the other person as they are to me, and just finding myself in a lot of one-sided friendships. Like I have just kind of completely backed off and been like, I'm cool. Like you don't have to force anything, you don't have to bend over backwards for anybody, it'll just happen naturally. I found myself trying to force connections, like really, really being kind and like really, really like going over for people, like going over the board for people. And that's not how you obtain friendship. You obtain friendship by being yourself. I don't need anyone else to validate me. I don't need anyone else to make me whole. Like even in friendships, relationships are a whole nother story, but even in friendships, like it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone and understand that your value is way more important than someone treating you like you're disposable. Y'all, when I tell you I used to try to like really, really overcompensate for people, like, oh, they're not perfect, or maybe like they didn't see my text message, or maybe, no, fuck that. In this world and age, especially with Gen Zers, everybody is on their fucking phone. People's lives are in their phone. Their lifeline is their phone. Yes, you saw my text message. Yes, you saw my call. And I had to understand the fact that no, they didn't want to respond. Disclaimer, just because people post on social media and they don't text you back does not mean that they're okay. because some people be going through it and they just don't know how to, they don't know how to express themselves, or they feel like they have no one to talk to. I'm not talking about that. The people that are okay and of sound mind and they're just not responding to my text, yeah, no, that's a dub. I found myself in so many of those situations. Like, for instance, I reached out to a girl. We had been following each other for a while, just, trying to link up with her, be friends, whatever. So we ended up going out, and we were supposed to link up maybe like the next week or within the 2 weeks. And she just never responded. Like, she ghosted me. And I felt bad, but at the same time, I didn't, because I understood, like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to force it. Like, you see my message, you didn't respond. I reached out to you again, you still didn't respond. And then you posted on Instagram. Like, I'm not the type of person, like, I don't know. I wouldn't call myself weird. Like, I'm not a shiesty person, but when I was hanging around her, the vibes were good. It was cool to me. And even like at the end of the meeting, she was like, oh yeah, we're going to link, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm really believing her shit, because I take people's word. Like, my word is my bond. And I'm not perfect either, but when I saw her post on Instagram, I'm like, okay, the jig is up. Like, I get it. Like, you're not feeling me, and that's cool. But at the very least, you could tell me. Or I guess, maybe she separated herself from me for her own good. You just never know. And because I don't know her, I didn't take it personal. I separated myself from her. I removed myself from her, unfollowed her on Instagram. And I say, like, maybe 2 months later, she sent me a Polaroid of a picture that her and I had taken that night. So that confirmed to me, like, she sent it to me via text message. That confirmed to me that, one, it was not me. I literally did nothing wrong, because I will hold myself accountable as well. And two, that's just who she is and how she is as a person and where she was. And three, I don't have to be around her and be in those circumstances and positions, because that does not align with the friendship that I want to have, or the connection that I want. I always felt like I had to overcompensate with my kindness and just showing people the utmost respect, because I know how it feels to be left out. I know how it feels to be treated wrong. And I always wanted to make sure that I was giving people just the best parts of me, or the best treatment possible, until I realized that treatment was one-sided. So it took for me to outgrow my old self and outgrow those toxic stereotypes of staying in one-sided friendships, or staying in one-sided conversations, to where I was always reaching out, making the plans, and they were just like, oh yeah, we could do whatever. That grinds my gears. Like, that's a pet peeve of mine. We're not linking up, we're not doing nothing if we're not planning it together. Like, and I'm talking about friendships. Relationships, that's a whole nother story. But at least friendships, like, can we not plan the shit out together? Like, I'm so confused. Like, what do you mean we can do whatever? I'm down for whatever. Like, that's not cool. That's dismissive. Like, no, we can plan it out. We can agree on something and we can go from there. But I think, like, within this society, people are just not used to genuineness, like genuine people. Like, that is missing. And for a while, I thought, outgrowing my old self would be to assimilate, to be like, you know what, like, I'm cool. Like, oh yeah, I'm not going to link with them and do this and do that and start acting like those people. But honestly, that's just not who I am. I chose to stay away from those types of people. How you know if somebody actually genuinely likes you, as far as a platonic friendship and relationship, is you don't have to beg, you don't have to ask twice. And it won't feel forced. Like, it'll feel like, okay, yeah, we cool and we're connecting, things of that nature. Like, it will come easy. It will come naturally. Not easy, but it will be natural, and it will be simple. Because dealing with human beings, nothing is easy. But it will be natural and it will be simple. And a person will never make you feel like you have to change in order to be around them. They won't make you feel like you have to be something that you're not. A person who truly and genuinely values you will uplift you in who you are. They won't uplift your bullshit. They will hold you accountable. They are going to appreciate the natural nature of who it is that you are. They're not going to make you feel bad about yourself. Like, they're not going to talk ish about you because of your characteristics and who you are. If they do, they're not your friend. Good things in life are worth waiting for. And to be honest with you, I will wait. I would rather wait for real, genuine connections and friendships and relationships rather than trying to plunge myself or assimilate into something or with people that I know are fake and don't mean me no well. I feel like at times I may yearn for it, but I'm not desperate for it. And I feel like there's a difference. Like I feel like I used to be so desperate for friends and I'm just being honest and I'm just being real. Because I know that there's someone out here who may feel the same way that I feel. I used to be so desperate and I just wanted friends. Like I really wanted people who I could my age or around my age that I could laugh with, talk to, kiki with, all that good stuff. But once I honestly understood and began to come to terms with that, I cannot expect me out of people. Like everybody is literally not going to give me the same regard and respect as I give them. The pickings became real slim. I want to be around people who genuinely want better for themselves. Because if I'm hanging around people who want better for themselves, they're automatically going to want better for me. I will keep waiting on my tribe. I will keep waiting on my girls. I will keep waiting on my community. Honestly, I'll wait. I will wait on what's worth it. And the beauty is in the journey. And that is something that I feel like God has been trying to show me for the past 3 years. The beauty is within the journey. I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to be somewhere I'm not supposed to be yet. And I damn sure don't want to be around people that I'm not meant to be around. I have had to learn that the hard way. And I'm not going to put myself through the same lesson more than once. I got it. I don't need to learn. I don't need to learn the same thing more than once. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching my YouTube video. There's definitely more to come because I got a lot more shit to talk about. And yeah,